Hello everyone and welcome to our Let's Play series of Tyranny. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today here with Drakod. Apparently somebody that got caught by the Beastmen that where we leave. There's a bunch of them, Beastmen and Beastwomen, and they apparently captured this thing. So last episode we came down here, we convinced that fair lady up there to let us through and to free these guys, and let's have a chat with them and see what they have to say. Fatebinder, please! These beasts took us from the plains. They're holding us against our wills. It's only a matter of time until they kill us and eat us. Please, you're here to help us, aren't you? Well, yeah. The Stonestalkers agreed to free you in payment of a debt owed to me. And I gain favor because of that, I suppose. I mean, they kind of hate me a lot, but favor is also something I want from these guys. Harkons be praised, he says. Thank you, and thank you 1,000 times more, Fatebinder. We won't forget what you've done for us. And off they go, I suppose. Even that guy that was laying down. Yep. Yep. And that is that. That's our quest. That's our whole quest here to do. We now need to return to Grayson, who is... I don't actually remember where. But we also have... Can I go up there? Yeah, I can. We also have another quest that we have been given by, I think that guy that you saw over there that was scratching his ear. Yeah, I think that we have a quest in regards to that. Yeah, I think we do. It's this thing over here. Last episode we got a necklace of elder teeth. And elder teeth are made out of these things. These, whatever that's called. I don't actually know. So, we're gonna need to do that. Where does that lead us? Over there, the passage of the culling. Oh, these remote islands, as it were, possess a number of azerolith deposits, which have attracted large quantities of bane drawn to their inherent magic. Beastmen sometimes visit these locations as part of a rite of passage, often to disastrous results. And we also have a spire over there. You know what? I think before I do that, I'm gonna go to the spire. Oh, I can't go. Oh, Howling Rock is in a spire. Oh, that's the Archon right there. What? How the... Really? Okay. Well, let's go there. I do need to get that done, but that's mostly because I need lore to be trained, and we don't have lore. In between episodes, I was looking at my spells. I updated a few and changed one or two, but nothing really too extraordinary. Now, here we are. We received a missive from Myothus, and we also have to inspirit the Eldernath necklace with a... Elder Teeth necklace with arcane energy from the infused azerolith something or other. So let's see what Elder Myothus? Archon Myothus? I don't know. Anyway, Cora, this is the sort of question that can get you killed. And my question was, you made mention of Graven Ash, you've known since that. If I am indeed an Archon, it's safe to say I wasn't born... Oh yeah, I was asking how Graven Ash got himself into the place of an Archon. And let's see, this is the sort of question that can get you killed. Very little is known about how Archons are born or come to power. And my long life has taught me that Kairos and the Archons prefer it this way. If the young and talented remain forever in the dark, the old and mighty can rule without challenge. I heard of Ash. He will always be merely Ash to me. Really? Huh. Before Kairos renamed him and gave his legion the backhanded title as a rebel. So... I heard of Ash as a rebel, a grimy, illiterate partisan who was winning battles while his countrymen of the Northern Kingdom lost left and right. Ash was always a good leader, but he wasn't born able to mystically reach out and protect his soldiers. The earliest mention of this isn't even until the tail end of the Northern Conquest, and if you read the journals, they don't tell stories of grievous harm warded off by Ash's stern looks. Instead, they talk of his soldiers finding their fears and doubts lifted from them by Ash's presence. A careful reading suggests the ability to actively protect physical harm came years later, as the bond grew, and more importantly, as his legend grew. Fear and favor. The legend part is the key detail. In my understanding, an Archon's power is something of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The widespread perception of an Archon's power is the very thing that strengthens an Archon's power. The perception is what strengthens it. So in Ash's case, he had some early inkling of power, the ability to assuage the burdens of his men, and as he took on a mantle of power and became known all around Terratus as the next Archon of War, it soon became the ability to bear the physical burdens of his men, not just their fears and doubts. Thus, my advice to you is to act like an Archon, take power where you can find it, foster fear, foster love, never walk through life anonymously, but rather live in the thoughts of your followers and the anxieties of your enemies. That's quite awesome. Dear Myothis, I will reply, your wisdom on the matter is greatly appreciated. You made mention of Blethenmark and his killings. During my training, Fatebinder Callio hinted that much of Blethenmark's work involves killing off threats before they blossom into genuine problems. Or genuine problems. I say genuine because sometimes anyway, I don't know. So it's curious to hear you second that part, that fact, yeah. So let's say for the sake of argument that I am some Archon. Is it just a matter of time until Blethenmark is sent to kill me? Should I be making grand displays of loyalty to the court to assuage their superstitions? We got a lot of that word going on. Whoever wrote this little bit, it's a lot of assuage. Or are you just mentioning the fact, because she did use that, didn't she? The word right there. And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It sounds French to me. Assuage? It's got S in it, so that U-H. Assuage. It's how it's pronounced in English. Oh boy. I can't find it over here. I thought it was to the center, but I can't find it. Anyway, yeah, send it. That's why you should always have Control F in the game. Control F! Control F! There it is. Okay, let's continue. Let's move on. We need to... Oh, we're actually in a fairly small area, so I don't think we're gonna be too bothered unless, of course, we touch that thing down there. Or in there. Let's get a little bit of healing right there. Give you this. Good stuff. We don't use those potions much anymore, especially the smaller ones. They kind of don't. They're not worth the time, the cooldown. But we got a bunch of dead beast men and women. I suppose could be either. We have a potion of invisibility. Yes, indeed. I know these things. I know these things. Man, I'm getting good. I'm not. Don't look into these videos for walkthroughs. I could make walkthroughs. I suppose I have what it takes. But the problem is I need to stop, think a bunch, read a bunch, study a bunch, and then confer with all of my things, and even then I might say wrong things, but I don't do that. This is a blind playthrough. This, all that I've played, apart from the little cuts, all that I've played of Tyranny has been on camera, so if you've been following me from the beginning, thank you very much, and you have seen everything. Let's see what we have over here. This Geo Node of intricately faceted and mystically infused azurolith crystals has grown sharply jutted from a well point of power within the land. It pulses with a potent and tellurian energy the stone stalkers refer to simply as earth blood. I think Obsidian needs to stop making stone grow out of the earth. Their next game, well, actually their next game is going to probably be... Actually, we don't know what Tim Kaine and Leo Boyarsky are working on. I don't think they're working on anything like Fallout, though. They did say that they want to do new things and they want to just have fun. They hinted at that anyway. But hopefully their next game is not going to have anything jutting out from the earth. Because that's Adra from Pillars of Eternity. That's... also, didn't Neverwinter Nights 2 have something like that as well? Anyway, we're going to draw arcane energy from the infused Azurolith Geode to inspirit, yeah, that's true, the Elder's Teeth Necklace. Of course. Okay, well, let's see what we have. We have over here a Wisp, not a problem. Over there is a Malice. No, it's a Scourge. Not a problem either. We have Scourges over all around. That's not bad. Okay, so let's attack the Wisp. Let's see. I'm gonna switch your strategies first. This guy, is he resilient to anything? Okay, is he resilient to shock and fire? Good stuff, because I'm gonna do this to you. You are gonna do that to him. And I am gonna try and stop that terrible thing that's coming over there. And you're gonna move this way. We probably have something down here. Yes, we do. We're gonna move this way and attack that. Okay, let's see what I can do here. An ambush, yes, I know. These crystals are bait for the Bane, he says. He's actually saying that. Okay.
I will aid you.
I think we're good. That was quite poor amount of damage. I'm gonna disengage with her as soon as she's done with that. Yes, move back. So these guys, are they immune? They are immune to fire and frost. So we need let me remove that. We need something that's a little bit dazed and stunned. I like that. Are they immune to that? I suppose they are not. Let's see what I can get here. A skewer over there, and you are gonna get A little bit of this. Beautiful. That's getting bigger and bigger on that range. You, sir, you can do Tidal Burst. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. No, actually, you have something. No, we don't have that. Yeah, Tidal Burst. Go with that. Yeah.
Masterpieces.
Just keep your. Oh, that didn't work. Did that guy disengage? That guy did just disengage from me, didn't he? Okay, let's powerful attack traps nearby enemies. Go with that. Let's see. You're doing your thing. She's doing a Unbound. It's her alone, so let's do this. Woo! Okay. And down goes something, I think. You're gonna need to get out of there. Yeah, those are stuck. That's fantastic. Okay, so we need to bring these down. You're not doing that, sir. You're gonna attack that. You are gonna try and do this over there. And who are you? 3 Whispers? Oh, that's right. That's her ability. So let's do... Actually, you know what? Death from above on that thing over there. And you can do that. And you can do... So they're electrical. Yeah, that's nice.
Put yourself onto my blade.
Let's do that.
Good work.
That's a kill. Okay. And now you can kill that. Everybody can... You guys need to stop attacking the... Oh, no, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. You can attack that. Yeah, sure. Attack that. And you're gonna do something of this. So you can do that. No, they're immune to that, so that's not... Let's do Area of Force. That's quite a weak force, but it's still some force. And that's gonna hit both of them. Okay, what are you doing? It's not bad. But I would rather you didn't get that. Let's attack that over there. Okay, do that then. That was a kill over there. Pretty good. Let's do the hobble on that. That's a stunned already, so it's not going to be much issue. Let's go another... Oh, let's bring you over here. Come on.
Take that.
That's a kill. Okay, now you need to do this. Good. And you need to just attack who... That one. You need to do this. You, Barrick, you don't need to heal anybody. Nobody's got wounds. Shut up with your stupid heals.
Bleed out, you little shit.
And she's pirouetting. I think she's got the double attack. That's right. I think that's her ability right there. The gloves that she has. Good stuff. We're not taking any wounds. And you're gonna do that if you have time. No, you do not. And there it is. The culling dance, an addendum. Oh yeah, that's just with the area cleared of Bane, it's once again safe to continue inspiriting the Elder Teeth necklace using the arcane energy in the Azurolith Geode. It wasn't a geode, it was something different. They call it a Geo Node with a lot of things.
I'll do it right away.
Will you? Will you now? Let me see. So let's save the game there. And let's see what we have.
Look at that.
More? Oh. Looks like we have an arena, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we have something here that's ready to murder us all. And I am fine with that. Let's see. Try to get that out of the way. Let's get you... Spectral Blur on you. Okay, these guys are kind of stuck, so that's good. That guy is gonna be a problem. Let's see what you can do over here. You can do a skewer. Actually, I'm gonna change your weapon. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do a skewer on that. Now that's gonna be a kill. I'm gonna try and bring you over here. That's gonna be a kill pretty soon. And you're doing that. Okay, so you're gonna be brought around. Good stuff. Are they immune to frost? That guy's elemental fire. Extra frost damage taken. Go with that. Fantastic. See, me paying attention? Fantastic. Isn't it amazing when I do things properly? I love doing things properly. I don't do them too often, but it's my fault. Let's see. I get the Tidal Burst right there, even though I might... Okay, that's not... No, let's go with a normal attack there. That was a critical damage there. You need... Unbound. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go with that. And, Barrick. Okay, Barrick is taking damage from that thing. That's a Malice, of course. Okay, Barrick, take that.
Bleed.
Okay, that's good. You're gonna engage on that.
Out, you little shit.
Yeah, because now he's not gonna do any damage to you. See, that's how you play this game. Play with the proper defenses. What are you doing? Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Do the fire. Are they immune to fire? Or a Malice, elemental damage, extra shock damage taken. Go for it then. Right there. You, sir, you are gonna do normal attack right there. You can just continue attacking. That's gonna be a kill. That's a kill already. Okay. And she's taking a lot of damage. Criticals anyway. Yeah, you have fun. You have fun, Barrick. Just be sure not to hurt yourself. Seriously. That's a kill. Fantastic. That was actually fantastic.
Know my own strength.
I don't... Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Now, what are you doing? Is this thing... Let's see. This thing is extra fire damage taken. Let's go with that. It's gonna be a kill, isn't it? How much damage is that gonna be?
Well-placed hit.
It was, wasn't it? Barrick? What the frick? Stop healing people! You stop healing people! Damn it, these guys. Okay, kill that. Where are you going?
North.
Unravel Minds, yeah.
Well, that can't be done.
That can be done. You can just shut up. Okay, you need the triple hit right there. You need this one over there. Just... There it is. A stun 66. That was pretty badass. That was pretty badass from back here. Yeah, this guy has... Yeah, I forgot that this guy has an AoE damage. That's not good. Malices are bad. Kill that thing fast. Is she still not wounded? Okay, so she's dead. Okay, now you're gonna switch to your ranged weapon because I don't want you messing with that. And you're gonna do the... Let's see, what are you resilient to? Minus frost damage taken, shock damage. Let's go with shock damage then. And you have shock things as well, although you need to get close. You can, just shut up and do your thing. That aura right there.
Out, you little...
Barrick, the frick is he doing? Seriously, like... I don't even...
Shit.
He does that every once in a while. Hey, let's save her! Man, he's getting infatuated. Oh, she took a wound.
That's how it's fucking done.
That is...
I got it.
She took a wound, though. That is not great. Minus maximum health and minus 5 to all skills. That is not great. All in exactly at the end of the combat as well. Well, what can a guy do? What can a guy do? Let's go again. Seriously, but this time around we have really, really bad things. We have... Scourges, sure, but we have something called a Havoc, and I don't think... We have a Malice over there as well. I don't think we've fought a Havoc before. So we're gonna need to focus everything on this. What is it resilient to? It's weakened, and it's extra damage for everything. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's just focus on everything that we have in terms of damage output. Let's go... Let's wait for that, and let's have you charge that thing right there. Actually, don't you have a fireball? No. You need to go there as well. That's gonna be disengages left and right. The charge, you can disengage it. There it is. You don't get the disengage. Yeah, it doesn't get hit with the disengage. Okay, so it probably has, like, auras and fierce demeanor, I suppose. Okay, so you do your thing. You are doing your thing. You're gonna need to do a little bit of damage right there. She's doing her rhyme spike, and I'm gonna move around with her because she doesn't care about that. Let's do a little bit of frost damage or shock damage. Okay, that's a little bit of a kill, and she's taking damage. Yeah, you might go down. This thing is the problem. We still have the Malice around. So actually, you know what? You know what? She needs to take this. She needs to take that, so she basically doesn't take as much, nearly as, she's a backliner at the moment, so it's not a big deal.
I suppose I
if I just make sure that she doesn't take damage. Let's do, continue attacking, I suppose, and you are gonna do that one.
do that.
The first one. Okay, there he, ooh! What's that number up there? You see that? 380, what the hell, am I blind? What happened? How exactly did that work? That can't be. That can't be. Or maybe it can. Now, what do I know? Okay, so you're continuing to do that. Let's do the Fulmination. Get that over there. In Barrick, what can you do over here? You can do that as well. If you could get two of them at the same time, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna do the Force thing over here. Try to get you away from me because you kind of stink. She is doing her thing, and you're gonna do that instead. Don't hobble that thing, that's no point. And that's... okay. I think we're doing kind of well. Not extremely well.
Another scar.
She is still taking quite a lot of damage, though. Let's wait for her to do that, and then I'm gonna need to heal her. Actually, she can go ahead and just do that. And then you, instead of doing that, you're gonna need to heal her right there. I wonder if she still has the thing, yeah, for a bunch of time. It's fine. Which means that probably Barrick still has his own. No, he doesn't. Okay, so speaking of Barrick, let's see what he's doing. What he's up to. Go with that. Go with the triple one.
I will aid you.
And that's her back up, and you're gonna do... You had something. What did I... What am I missing with you? What am I missing? Oh, that's right. Steadfast Stand. And then the slowing of the sands. Right there. I think we have more artifacts around. You have your artifact. What's that for? Chromatic arrow. That's an interesting arrow. Let's see if I can switch you around a little bit. that worked out as a disengage, didn't it? Yeah, probably did. Yeah, well, I'll take care of that in a little bit. And I don't have any one of these. I can move you back through here. Nah, actually I can't. I'm gonna need to do a charge over there.
Fucking hurt.
And then I stoop around. Stoop is not the word. Yeah, it is. Okay, so she is really taking a bunch of damage, and I can't heal her at the moment. I can't heal her at the moment. So she might die. She might die. Ah, well. Barrick, what are you up to, my friend? Actually, I could fix that. I got this one over there. Barrick loves doing that so much, and he's not doing that now.
Such a simple task.
Yeah, she's going down. Did she? Oh, no, she managed a kill. Okay, so now you need to get out of there. No, she's back. She's back. She's gonna take a potion.
I'm on it.
Okay, Barrick takes care of that, and we're gonna need to work on this big guy. Barrick, take care of that guy. I think we'll be fine. Oh, that's that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now you do this. Do a little bit of damage there.
Bleed out, you little shit.
You do that. That's a kill. And you do this over there. Good stuff. You're healing. No need to heal. Go with that. Let's see what Barrick has. He's got that. And she's the only one. She's the only one that really took any damage from that.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
I wonder if the massive heal that we got was because of some ability that we used that we shouldn't have or something. And down it goes. Return. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was the inspiriting then, killing all these things. Sounds good. And she has 2 wounds. Yeah, being the backliner and all that, it makes sense that she would take that much damage. So let's give this to Barrick because he's gonna need. We have more, but yeah, sure, whatever. Just restock. And I think, is that an artifact? Sharp vigor, maximum health, and hit precision. It's interesting. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's interesting. I don't think regenerating works necessarily well. I'd rather have this, I think. So I'm gonna keep that one around, and we have a bunch of those special items. It's interesting like that. Huh. Anyway, that was that battle. That was pretty tough. I won tonight. It was pretty tough, but I liked it. I enjoy that. It was fair. And I remind you, I'm playing on hard, not normal, so yeah. Let's go to the Stone Down Gorge, and we're gonna receive another missive from Master Myothis or Archon Myothis, whatever. I forget. We could check I think it's the very first letter we address ourselves to her and just like, oh, please take this money. And ooh, what was that stink? Anyway, let's see. You saw that yellow thing? My dear Fatebinder, it's a poorly kept secret that Blenheim Mark's job is more about killing threats before they become a problem. Official executions are really the minority of his duties. As I understand it, Kairos has long used Blenheim Mark as a preventative measure. Since he can move about the world rather freely and he can evade all but the most absurd powers, he's the perfect predator to send against wild talents. I'm sure few in the tiers have ever actively wondered why there have been seemingly so few Archons born this far west. I'm sure folks with the potential to be Archons have occurred in the tiers time and time again, but they're usually cut down by Mark before the world hears of them. It's likely safe to assume Blenheim Mark has his eye on you and has orders to use his own judgment as to when to strike. I've known the old man for ages, and I strongly encourage you not to try to appeal to him with overt displays of loyalty. He has no stomach for sycophants. No, he doesn't, actually. I like that about him. I sincerely believe he thinks every human being is a selfish, twisted knave, and there are those who are lying about it, and those that accept what they are. No third type exists. So yes, I do think Blenheim Mark will one day have to come for you. As I said, you could always hide or end your life now, but where you're headed, conflict is likely inevitable. From Myothis. And I can't reply. So that was that. Can't really say anything else. So we talked to a bunch of other guys. We talked to Tunon, we talked to Tarkis Ari. May the edict claim your worth. Oh, no, we received a letter from this guy. And also another one to Tunon. This one is about the status report. He kind of wanted that. So there we go. That was pretty decent. And insofar as replies go, I am kind of... Well, it's a letdown that I'm not able to... wait a minute, where are we? Are we in the right place? No, we're not. Oh, we are. Oh, it looks so different now. Why is it... Well, because it's not nighttime. So yeah, it kind of a letdown that we were not able to continue that conversation. That was going pretty well. I like that. I liked how basically in a lot of regards, the letter confirmed some of my suspicions, and in others just gave me justification to act as I've been acting. So who do I need to talk to right now? Let's see. Carving the path. Eliminate the stone stalkers. First area that be cleared of Cadus. Where? No, this is going to be a different thing. That's primary, actually. Stone see the culling dance. There it is. You've endured the rite. Return to Speaks for Soil in Stone Down, and Speaks for Soil is right there. Yeah, I was right. Hey, man. Or woman. I don't know. The elder mystic bobs excitedly at your approach. Human smells of power and earth, blood and bane. Has survived rite of culling, has grown stronger for stone stalkers. Come, boast of best killing. Was blow with mystic claws or mystic's teeth. Sing softly to Speaks for Soil. Yes, I survived the rite of culling. And I gained favor from these guys. They like me a little bit. Heard song of victory, then clang snap of human's noisy gait. Bane Trap is best for training prowess of Stonestalker mystics. Learn to toughen skin, sharpen claws, survive or die. Inspirit Elder Teeth for strength, or return body to Stonelands and mix with blood of ancestors. Either is good for tribe. She weaves and bobs, voice a mere murmur. Need lifeblood for rebirth of Stonelands, for bloom coming, when season of men must end. She drops to all four, naked breasts scraping the stone ground as she lifts side to side. She lilts. Lilts? Side to side. She presses her ear to the earth and closes her eyes. Her wrinkled fingers snake around an azurolith shard, a tiny bud in a larger cluster, and she snaps it loose in her hand. Bone scrape, break, dig. Yeah. And that is that. That's all the quests that we have here. And that's all the time we have for today. So with that, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Tyranny. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.